We are live. It's day number 1 of Rock on the Range, and we're a little intimate already. I mean, it's not even like the first hour, and we're already doing a threesome because we got to get in the camera. I'm here with the guys of I Prevail. Eric?
Yep, that's me.
How's it going, man?
It's going great. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well, and we've got
Dylan.
And Dylan, what do you do in the band?
I'm one of the guitarists and
I
vocals.
know you are, but don't you want to be him?
Why would I want to be him? Look at him. No, I'm just kidding.
So, welcome to Rock on the Range.
I'm glad to be here, man. This is awesome. Awesome. Dream come true for us. So.
What do you like about this atmosphere?
I think most of all, I like the, like I was just saying to another guy, it's a family here behind the stage. Like meeting new bands, meeting radio people, meeting management, and everyone else under the sun, and then going and seeing your favorite bands. Like I'm trying to knock out these interviews now so I can go watch Thrice in a little bit, but I think that's what I like the most about this is the camaraderie, the brotherhood, the family, and then getting to see all these bands that we grew up listening, so it's cool. Now
let's just jump right into it. I mean, obviously it's a somber day with what happened the last couple of days. What did Chris mean to you guys? Did Soundgarden, did Audioslave, or any of the work really affect you guys as you guys were growing up and then as a band today?
Yeah, I mean, where I grew up, we didn't really have a whole lot as far as radio, but we did have one rock radio station, and you couldn't go an hour without hearing an Audioslave or Soundgarden song. So it was really almost like the soundtrack of my childhood. I remember, riding in the car with my dad listening to, Chris just scream on the radio, and it's really influential for me growing up,
What about you?
That's the same thing. I grew up listening to the radio, the stations my dad listened to, and there's a lot of hard rock, old rock, and hearing the classics from Soundgarden. They're one of those bands that we're lucky enough to play. We played 3 festivals with them in the last month or so, and I didn't get the chance to see their whole set, but it was while we're at the buses or out doing signings or whatnot, and hearing they're one of those bands that you're like, oh yeah, I know Black Hole Sun and Spoon Man, but then they got this song and that song and that song. You're like hit after hit after hit.
Right.
Man, you don't realize how big these guys were. Like growing up, especially I'm only 25, so. Born in '91, I'm growing up listening to these, so I'm looking back like, holy shit, I remember that. I remember that song. He's just, he was a legend, man. The world lost a legend.
Tell us about the new album.
New album, Lifelines, came out a few months ago. We've been touring on it heavily. We were just so excited to finally get it out after we put out the EP and the cover, just to get over that hump and put us up above a little bit more. And we're just happy with the acceptance it's been, how well received it's been.
Right. So what is the reception at the shows with the new album?
What I love about I Prevail shows is our demographic isn't really defined. I mean, you can have a 13-year-old girl jumping next to a 40-year-old dude with neck tats. Everybody just has a good time there. I think that's something that we bring to the table differently than most bands now. It's anybody is able to come to the show and throw down the aggression,
And then you guys feed off of the crowd.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's almost like flipping a switch on as soon as we go into the first song. It just, you just feel like you just get zapped by lightning and you're just in the moment.
All right, so again, with that being said, if somebody here at Rock on the Range maybe has never seen you guys, or as you're going throughout the country on your tour, what can they expect from an I Prevail show?
A live, energetic, rowdy show. I like to find things to climb on during our set. I think if you come out, you're just going to have a really good time. I mean, every time we talk to fans, get the chance to talk to them, there's the kids that have been to hundreds of shows that are like, this is one of my favorite shows I've ever seen, and then you get some of the kids that come on, they're like, this is my first show I've ever seen, and I'll be back. And we're just so lucky to be able to have these fans come out, and we put on a show that they come after, and they're like, that was the best show we've ever seen. So we'll keep busting our butts, play a really good show, and if people keep coming out.
Congratulations on all the success now, and what's coming on in the future.
Thank you. We're going to the UK for a couple festival days, and so we leave here, we go home for like 3 days, and we fly to the UK, play for about a week, fly back home, we get about a week home, and then we go out on Warped Tour all summer long. So.
That's a tough life.
So rough. Oh, man.
Alone, the single, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we're really happy with how well received it's been so far, and excited to see where it grows,
All right, there you go. I Prevail, Rock on the Range, day number 1. These guys, go see them.